There was once a brilliant idea to bring together we Rh Negative Celestial Starseeds within the educational artificial reality training habitat to see if we could evolve and adapt to become something even greater than what we are, so that when our sister Earth needed us, we ourselves could unify to fight the battles that she never could fight solely on her own. As a star tribe, we Rh negatives are extremely important to the galactic firmament, as we are the future ancestors of the first beings that will emerge from the emptiness of chaos. So we must not limit our scope by only focusing on our sovereign nation located here on our sister Earth, when in actuality, our place within the galaxy is so much smaller than many of us can even remember. Amidst the turmoil of events in this physical material realm, many people learn to hide their authentic feelings and put on a show for the outside world. Those gifted with emotional telepathy, otherwise known as empaths, can often sense and relate to a person's true emotions that run deeper than what that person projects on the surface. Empaths have the ability to read, to understand, and to be in tune with, as well as resonate with the experiences and feelings of others outside of their own perspective. Natural empaths have the power to fully interpret and replicate the emotions, moods, and temperaments of others. They can be likened to being an emotional sponge that absorbs both the joys and the pains of all sentient beings in the world around them. But as astropaths, we Rh Negative Celestial Starseeds take things a step further, whereas we ourselves have the divine gift and special ability of astrological telepathy to sense and feel not just the happiness and sadness of people in the world. We astropaths are hypersensitive, multidimensional individuals that possess a high level of compassion, consideration, and understanding that allows us to enable particles to affect each other instantaneously at any distance across the entire Omniversal Spectrum, taking in and fully engaging with the emotions of absolutely everything as part of our own experience. Our divine gift of astrological telepathy creates a tuning fork effect, making us the guiding lights that act as a sonic destination homing beacon, or even a warning signal, in elevated positions between the many physical and non-physical realms, directing traffic in interdimensional space in order to assist ones in their travels homeward on their quest of remembrance, as well as their soul's endless path of being. Using our divine gifts and special abilities of spatial teleportation, interstellar navigation, and omniversal translocation, we Rh Negative Celestial Starseeds can manipulate various contexts of existence, managing mathematical frequencies to cross over to other dimensions connecting one place to another, thus allowing us to vault across space and time, transferring matter from one point to another over several light years with little effort and without traversing the physical distance between these points, letting us communicate with anyone located anywhere within the Omniversal network environment. As astropaths, our absolute power in heavenly communication with the supreme actuality is not merely about spatial warping for intergalactic transportation. Rather, it is our naturally inherent psychokinetic special ability of astrological telepathy to express and interchange thoughts, feelings, and information by speaking directly with the omniversal fabric herself in order to acclimate such an effect. Among other amazing feats, with our ability of omniversal translocation, we can make space itself solid enough to stride on open air as if it were a walkway, and we can also create apertures from one location to another in order to actuate spying on another location without fear of detection. We astropaths can even dominate and influence mathematical frequencies to accommodate us so that light passes all the way around the localized area that we occupy without hitting us, thereby forming a field of invisibility for us. Utilizing our ability of interstellar transportation, we don't even always have to know exactly where we are traveling to, as our divine gifts compensate and prevent us from materializing into dangerous situations and environments. These vortexes and Stargate portals remain open for us until we ourselves choose to close them. Astropaths experience alignment and connection towards everything within the sea of consciousness and sphere of activity of the Omniversal Network environment, including but not limited to the planetary system, the elemental and atmospheric forces, any variety of sentient beings, family construct associates, children, complete strangers, animals, plants, technological and mechanical devices, buildings, and even inanimate objects. We should always keep in mind that with our synchronistic aura, we are everywhere and nowhere at once. There is no need for us to send signals to one another when we ourselves are the signals, a starting point talking to an endpoint. We as astropathic individuals represent actual pieces of the omniverse speaking to other pieces of the omniverse by sending intelligence through our connection. What is a lighthouse for if not to guide someone home? A signal on a shore or a dangerous area at sea to warn and guide vessels, to assist travelers through or reach a destination in an unfamiliar area, as by accompanying or giving directions to the person. Despite the mental programming and mechanisms of socio-genetic population control exercised over humanity by exopolitical governmental power structures, as astropaths, it is important to never lose sight of our omnipresence. Our absolute power is essentially unattainable, unmeasurable, and unimaginable by the interplanetary corporate conglomerate that work behind the scenes conspiring to control and exploit the population. It is our centuries of experience that qualify we Rh Negative Celestial Starseeds as the most fit to continue to work to assist, facilitate, promote, and inspire. Accurate knowledge of oneself is the key for rising to our true potential. A deep sense of understanding and overstanding accompany we astropaths. For we ourselves are our own destiny, remade and reborn into our truth. And together, we march forward into the future of this never-ending now moment as lighthouses upon the rocks of the eternal shores.